listening to podcasts.
Well, you should.
But I mean,
You
it's
have one.
You just don't like listening to ours.
Hours.
I don't like to listen to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's
we
a
feel
thing-
your pain.
It's it's a thing with like your like hearing your voice. I don't know. It's weird. But no, I listen to podcasts. I used to think that it wasn't a thing. Like, oh, people really listen to like I'll listen to like a podcast on Spotify before I listen to like a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, YouTube and Spotify are our two main.
Yeah. But I prefer the
Sources.
audio instead of the audio and the video.
Yeah. Well, now that we probably have better audio,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
Now you guys can hear me. Hey, hey,
Thank
hey,
you, Jesus.
hey,
Hopefully,
hey,
we'll
hey,
see after.
and comment below if you can hear me.
Here, yo,
I do the damn comment below thing, right?
I'm gonna make a GIF of you. You know, comment below.
Yo, let me
She's
just tell y'all.
thirsty for these fucking comments.
Let
and
me just
likes.
tell y'all
Word.
right now. This
Millennial
I
shit,
ordered.
bro.
I got these Old Bay seasoning chips.
Old?
Old Bay, you know the seasonings like.
Oh, I
put
thought you
your-
meant them chips was
I
old.
thought you was talking about Old Bay. Nah, I don't fuck with
No,
Old Bay.
we
yo.
don't do Old Bay no more. No,
Chocolate Bay.
I had this meeting yesterday for the promoter since I promote. Shout out. Now we could discuss it.
No,
Oh,
what are you talking about?
We're gonna talk about that. We don't do
Oh,
that
what
here.
you talking about?
We don't do that here. Yo, we can. Here's a winky thing.
Yeah, I don't know what you talking about.
All right, sir. So on today's what are we doing? Oh,
don't
I
know.
guess it's a little lighter.
It's a Stephanie topic.
No, it's a little
Yeah.
lighter than last week because I guess people like us being foolish and
Mm.
saying wild shit.
I guess
Well,
I
we
gotta
gotta
be an
be-
asshole again.
Oh,
All right.
we got to be well rounded. You know
We
what
are
I'm
well
saying? Like,
rounded.
I am well rounded.
Yes.
I beat you to it. Ah.
You got that one. You got that
I
one.
beat you to Because I knew it was coming.
You're like,
Joe's well rounded. He a fat ass.
Everybody call you fat boy too. That's
Yeah,
true.
fuck y'all for that.
What
Y'all
the-
don't know me like that. Don't do that.
Y'all, I can only call him Tubby, y'all.
Only people that know me.
Tubby.
Tubby McTubster.
Fuck you.
Tubby's a whole different kind
Hey.
of word, though.
Look, Tubby attracts a certain type of woman, though. I bet.
No.
Do you?
Tubby. No.
Fat boy attracts a certain type of woman.
Oh, see, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Tubby and fat boy or chubby is different.
So what's Tubby?
That's some weird shit. You think Tubby, you think some like weird shape, fat motherfucker, yo, like, nah.
His
Yeah.
his legs don't match the top.
I don't know. I ain't Tubby. I'm
Oh,
chubby.
he ain't chubby. He chubby.
I'm pleasantly plump,
Pleasantly,
motherfucker.
who cares?
Wow.
You are well-rounded, sir.
It's a nice Porky Pig reference.
Porky Pig. Yo, he called you Porky
did,
Pig.
no, but he did say that in the cartoon, though.
Okay, that's fine.
Pretty much where I got it from.
Yeah.
So today's
She's
topic.
too young for that, though.
That's awful.
I'm like a whole year younger than you.
Again, not mentally.
Oh,
Women mature faster than men mentally.
Let me
Shut
stop
up.
you.
But you
Shut
regress,
up.
though.
let me stop
Shut
you.
up. Shut up.
You're not a woman.
You need new material, Joe. You need new
Ah,
material.
It's all right.
You need new material.
I mean, you set him up for that one.
Thank you.
Mm-mm. Anyway, on to the discussion.
Pardon us.
Are you done being immature, Joe? Are you done? Are you done?
Hey, it's my turn to be immature. You were immature last week.
I was not
I
immature.
think she's been immature for like 4 episodes, oh boy.
Yeah,
You got a lot of catching up to do.
I got to work at Mike now, and I'm going to act up.
yeah.
Hey, hey. Can
Okay.
we have her opening music be Bad Bunny?
No.
No.
First off, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Because of copyright.
You right.
strikes.
Okay, I take it back.
The video won't air.
Yeah.
They'll just cut it. You can't hear it.
That's why
anyway.
we have an original.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Why you trying to take credit off of Jacob?
yeah.
Oh, that's true. No,
No, I'm
Shout out
gonna
to
give
Jacob.
Jacob your
Give him-
number,
no,
and I'm
no.
gonna have him
I like our theme
Yeah.
song. That's
Oh,
dope.
Yeah.
now you do.
now.
Shout
now.
out to-
Oh, but it wasn't good enough
Shout out
to
to
replace
Jacob.
Bad Bunny. She wanted to
Yeah.
replace him
No,
with Bad Bunny,
I,
Jay.
have to look, I
fucked up.
digress.
It's
Nah.
fucked up.
Jacob,
Nah, it's fuck
the
that.
beats is sick.
Yo,
I
you
love
try
it.
you trying to play my nephew, yo.
We
Yeah.
have to shout him out. We got to put it so people can.
Oh, it's on there. If they
Yeah.
watch the video to the end,
Yeah. He gets the credits.
I'm about to put that shit on opening credit.
That's it.
That's it. Watch.
We gonna do it. He did that. So whatchamacallit?
That was a good candy bar. Whatchamacallit? You never had a whatchamacallit?
So when I was like 7 years old, I stole a whatchamacallit from Pathmark, the one in
Fucking thief.
downtown.
What a thief.
And what happened was I had like my sweater and I tied it around my waist, and my mother didn't want to get it. And so I took it and I put it like in like at like where my sweater was tied. And then my mother was telling me to put my sweater on. We was crossing the street. And I was like, no, I'm not cold. She's like, put the sweater on. And I was like, I don't want it. So she took the sweater like off of me because I wouldn't listen. And the chocolate fell out. And she was like, where did you get that from? And I was like, he made me do it. I told my little brother.
Wow.
My little brother too. And he was looking at me like, and he was chunky when he was little. And he was like, I didn't even. So then we both got grounded.
That's fucked up. You blame the chunky kid?
Yeah.
Yo, you
She's
was
still-
always a piece
She's
of
still
shit,
doing it to this day.
And he was mad. He didn't even know what was going on.
That's fucked up.
He's like,
No,
what?
but I used to steal candy out of there too.
The Pathmark in downtown.
But like number 9, we had like that's when we used to go out for lunch.
Yeah.
That was probably way before you.
I didn't. Yeah, that's probably y'all. That's why we couldn't go outside.
Yeah. Yo, look, I got stories. I got picked up by the cops because they used to let us go home. So I used to walk home to Montgomery Projects, eat, and then I'll come back.
We could have leave in grammar school.
So, but I was coming back, and then we went up on the train tracks. I ain't gonna drop names, but it's my cousins or whatever. And we went up on the train tracks and was jumping the train. Like as the train was coming by, we was jumping, grabbing the ladder.
No, that's the Conrail joints, right? The freight trains.
Yeah, them big motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And it was, I used to call it Ikeway. Back there.
But Zippersteins?
No. Like where all like the Indians and that back back there. So there was like an overpass for the train, and we
Central Street, Central Street.
man, I don't know
I know
that.
exactly what
I don't even know that those streets had real names. We just called it Ikeway.
Central Street. I know what that is.
So we went through there and we went up in the gate and we was jumping the trains. So we went across the little bridge and it was like a wall, right? And it was like they were doing some type of construction and it was just like machine there, some shit.
Right.
And my cousins was jumping down, but I had a bad knee. I always had a bad knee, so I'm like, I'm not jumping. So I was scared to jump. Plus, I'm a little more, loved by gravity. So I'm like, nah, I'm not. So as I'm standing on the wall, scared to jump. Fuck y'all. So as I'm scared to jump, the police came.
Loved by gravity.
And
Loved by gravity.
And all my cousins just bounced on me. They ran, and I'm like, fuck. He's like, come down. I'm like, nah, I'm not jumping. And he was like, come down the way you got up. So I went around, came down, and they fucking brought me to school. And I don't know, when you was in number 9.
That's the reason why we couldn't go outside for lunch.
when you was in number 9, what was his name? Mr. Brancato? Was he there? He was like the dean of discipline or something.
When I was younger, but not when I got I think when I was like
that motherfucker.
Oh, you wouldn't like him.
Fuck him. That motherfucker used to hit us. Well, he ain't hit me, but so they found out it was my cousins. I ain't snitched. So they found out it was my cousins. And yeah, we got in trouble. They were about to send us to the youth house and shit. And my mother was in the hospital getting surgery, and then she's like, this is what you do? Like, my bad, Mom.
Damn.
And then you got sent to private school.
Yeah. So back to the Pathmark shit. We used to, at lunchtime when we used to get out, we used to go to the Pathmark. And remember it was like these like plexiglass things with the candy you could.
Yes,
Remember
I
those
remember
things?
clearly.
So we used to take the candy, used to put it in a bag, put it in a pocket, and just run out. And we got caught. I got caught.
I remember because I did that
Because my
too.
fat ass was behind everybody.
Yeah.
It was,
Nah, I wasn't. When I was younger, I wasn't this big.
See, if y'all would have coordinated it right, you should have had a head start.
Word, they should let me go first.
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Push me.
Roll you. They should have just rolled you down first.
Oh,
like,
Oh, man.
wow. But you guys stick up for her. It's okay.
it's okay.
It's okay.
Yo, so do you think Oh, you know what's funny? I was talking about this with my friends before we actually said we was going to talk about it.
Mm.
Why we keep attracting the same type of person? And I was
don't-
like, first of all, I don't attract the
I-
same type of nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do that shit.
But then it was interesting because we were talking about how like when you're in different stages of your life or like different types of maturity levels or whatever, like you attract a certain type of person.
So that's why you still attract the same type of niggas, huh?
No, I don't have a type.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
No, you clearly
First
have
off,
a type.
you clearly have a type. You told me your type.
I don't.
One,
We canceled
two.
that. What's
No, bullshit.
we canceled it?
Bullshit.
I am diverse. I don't discriminate.
Oh, now.
Yeah.
Nobody. I'm
Now.
well rounded
Now.
around the world. We just whatever. It
No,
don't matter.
just because you went
Joe
to a
is
whole new
well-rounded.
ethnicity don't mean shit. Don't mean shit.
You have a type, Joe.
What? Tell me.
Brown skin girls. You
Yeah.
like the brown skin girls.
Absolutely.
You like some chocolate.
Absolutely.
But that shit. And
That's why I'm diabetic.
Hey. And
No,
But you
I like a woman with color to her. Like I've
and some
never
flavor.
been with a white girl.
But you were
Never.
saying before you
Well,
you were saying before you attract the ratchet bitches.
no, that's when I was younger. Crazy ratchet bitches when I was younger.
But how?
Absolutely.
But like, why? Is it because you just was living in the projects?
But why?
No. Because I was a life rehabilitation center for women. That's what my mother told me.
What?
Oh,
My mother
shit.
literally told me you're like a life rehabilitation center for women.
Wow.
And I was like, damn,
You
Mom.
attract broken women.
Yeah.
That's like the next level.
But like when they
above
leave
Captain
me, they're like,
Save-A-Ho.
You're
yeah.
They fix and get a good man
That's
and get
like the
married.
sophisticated way to say Captain Save-A-Ho. Thanks. To all the exes, it is what it is.
They all married now with kids.
Or whatever. They got kids, maybe not married. I
How
don't
about
give a
you?
fuck.
Did you feel like you ever attract this type of woman when you were younger or now?
Not really.
You diverse, you don't discriminate.
I don't.
And that's all guy had to say about that.
Yeah, no, it's all types of. I don't have a type. I just want them to be real.
That's his type.
Be honest. Be real. Be yourself.
How did that work out for you, buddy?
Well,
Oh.
after a while, once you start to see the true colors, yeah,
Yeah. Not well.
not at all.
I really have a type. I didn't really. I never really.
Yeah, you do.
I never-
Assholes.
I never really dated
Assholes.
until recently.
Assholes.
Wow.
Think about it.
Bro, you asking a woman to admit if she really likes assholes.
No, she does.
They do
She
deep
knows.
down inside,
She
but they
knows.
won't admit it.
I don't front. I say what it is.
Because I start name dropping.
No, we not doing name
Oh,
dropping. We live.
Do what you got to do,
I don't
bro.
know. Everybody, people start listening, and I don't even know who they are. But like, oh shit, they was listening to our shit.
No, I'm not name dropping because she know names too.
Because I sure will name drop too.
No, we good.
I wish a nigga would.
Won't do that.
One for one.
Nah, we good. We good, fam.
No, like not for nothing. So
Yeah.
when I was, I mean a type look wise, I had a type, but I realized that type ain't shit. So now I'm like, what's your personality? Do you have a job? Like, do you
Oh,
work?
now you asking those questions?
Well, look,
Wait. Do you have a job
You
in
work?
something now?
Can you read?
do you live? Do you live with your mother or a girlfriend
Whoa.
or something? Are you in a relationship with someone?
That's,
No, is someone in a relationship with
Well-
you? Like those are two different questions.
How?
It's
The
true.
same question.
No, they be slick. They be like, no, I was no. So someone think they're in a relationship with you, fam. Oh, that's a
See,
whole nother
'cause-
question.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole
I-
nother question.
Yep, you're right. I get it.
Yeah,
I understand.
we
that.
got to get creative with the questions.
I understand.
Because
that.
I don't know her. Because, people be living with their girlfriends or the baby mamas or somebody. No, I ain't in a relationship with her. But homegirl thinks she in a whole relationship with you.
Yeah.
So we're going to ask all the questions.
They separated, but they still fucking.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that here. Because I do not need no woman calling me to ask, talking to me from woman to woman. We ain't doing that. We don't.
How?
Shut up.
Okay.
They be like, Sid, I'm coming to you as a woman. Don't. Bye. We don't do that here.
I see, I confused the whole nigga. Huh?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
she had to change her approach. I think that's where
That's what it is.
miscommunication happened.
Yeah, no, I don't need. Have you guys ever got one of those phone calls from a dude telling you if you messing with their chick?
Yeah,
For real?
yeah,
That's some bitch ass shit.
yeah. So
I want to know this one.
All right, so I ain't gonna say who it was.
I'll find out later.
So
I'll probably put two and two together though.
you probably will. So, she was from New York.
I already know who it is. Okay, go.
No, you don't. So then, I got a. She had called me with a blocked number, right? She picked it up. I ain't think nothing of it. Talking to her. Later that day, a New York number calls me, and I'm like, "The fuck?" And I pick up, and I'm thinking it's her, and I'm calling like, "Yo, what up, what up?" And she wasn't talking. It was just silent. Click, hung up. I'm like, "The fuck was that?" All right. So I go to work. The number calls me again, and I pick up. I'm like, "Yo," and she starts talking to me, but now she's talking to me like
in code.
Nah, not even like cold as hell. Like, "Yo, what up?" I'm like, "Yo, why you talking like that? What's up? Yo, you good?"
Talking to you like a nigga. What's
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm some niggas you don't know. Like, I'm like, "Yo, what's good?" She's like, "Nah, what's up?" Like, I'm like, "The fuck is going on?" So then hung up the phone.
You're probably monitoring her like.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Shut up. She hung up the phone or whatever. Phone call comes back in, same number. And I pick up, I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?" And it was dude like, "Hey, yo." I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?" He was like, "Oh, like, how you know her?" And I'm like, "Fuck you talking about?"
That's
like,
my cousin.
No, fuck all that. I don't play that shit.
Nah.
So I'm like, "The fuck you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, that's my girl." I'm like, "Oh, nigga, I ain't know. She told me she wasn't fucking with you no more." Like right there, this shit played out on the phone and shit. And then he was like, "I should slap the shit out of you, bitch." And I'm like, "God damn, nigga, don't hit her." Like, yeah, that was
ratchet type. That's what he said.
that's the one that led to
I remember
my situation.
The situation with
what we can't talk about on air.
Yes, I remember as soon as you said New York, I was like, I know who it is.
That's the one.
Yeah, we don't. Have you ever had something like that happen?
Nah, I had when I had called her, this was years ago.
Ooh, I like our stories.
I had called the girl.
Fuck you.
I just know your stories already.
All right, but whatever. Don't like my stories. I don't do shit.
Sorry, Joe,
I don't need you to like my stories. Fuck you.
I like your stories.
No.
Y'all like our stories? Comment below. I mean,
damn, I'm not even guy.
You like Joe's stories? Comment below.
No, I don't.
You know, comment below. Anyway, guys, continue your story.
It's all good.
A few years ago, back in the day.
Yeah, just say back in the day. Nah, I was with this girl, and one day I call, and some dude picks up, and
What you picking up the phone for?
nah, he's like, "Who's this?"
Asshole.
I'm like, "Nah, nigga, you picking up my girl's phone? Who's this?"
That's my girl phone. Who fuck is this?
Go ahead.
Nah, that's some real shit.
Word.
And then
who you, nigga? Who you? That's what happened.
Nah, like he trying to say who this. He kept with the who's this. I'm like, look, man, we gonna keep talking around in circles, or you gonna identify yourself like a man?
Identify yourself.
And well, he said he's so and so's girl, right? I mean, man,
Yeah.
but he's a bitch ass dude anyway. So
yeah, he's a girl.
Yeah. So he's like, "Oh yeah, that's my girl." I was like, "Your girl?" Mm-hmm. I was like, How long have you been with her then?"
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh, like 3 weeks, this and that." I'm like, "Word?" I was like, "Okay." And then I hear her laughing in the background and all that shit.
Oh no.
So now the gully part of me's coming out.
I hear you.
And pretty much like she denied that she was ever with me.
Damn.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, this nigga just keeps calling me. I don't know who this is."
I don't know who that is.
What? Y'all trying to play my
shit.
boy show up, sis?
Oh, here we go.
What's good?
So
stop the clapping. Stop the clapping.
Me, that's me. I
Fucking
almost went to New York and had to handle business. You know what I mean?
The business. We ain't gonna do that here. Don't know females messing with my boys because I fight.
No,
That's it.
Nah, but that was years ago.
No, I'm a grown ass man
Yeah,
now.
we
I
let-
don't deal with that stupid
You
shit.
let
no more.
karma handle.
I
it.
smack bitches.
I don't deal with that shit. So I had another one, right? This wasn't a phone call, or whatever. But she disrespected me in person. All right. So
I know her too.
yeah, you know of her. So we had a mutual friend, me and you.
Yeah.
And he had braids or whatever. So I know he was her type.
You
Yeah.
you know this is old because all the dudes had braids back
Yeah,
then.
You
Nah,
know,
but only a few.
he had the long braids.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I do.
That's her type.
No names, no
That was her
names.
type.
That was definitely her type. And he was out there living that life that she was turned on by. And
Well,
so
moist over.
word. So there's some backstory to it. But what happened was I was with her and we met up with the homies, right? With my homies. So then me and her was drinking. I wasn't driving.
Responsible.
Yeah. So I wasn't drunk. I had a couple, drinking Henny. I had a couple shots. She was a little more drunk. So then we driving down to go down by Newport, right? Back there, chill out. And so I'm in, I'll say Kyle's car. I was in Kyle's car. And our friend he pulled up next to us, right? She leaned out the window and she's like, yo, what's up? And he looked at her like, what? She's like, yo, what's up? You look good. What's up?
oh, I remember this story.
And he looked, he's like, what, bitch? He's like, yo, disrespect my nigga Jug and I'll slap the shit out of you. And I was like, the fuck? I looked at her like she's crazy, right? And then she tried to laugh it off, like, no, I'm just fucking playing this playing. I'm like,
You know,
yeah,
you know
bitch.
she wasn't playing.
So then we go chill down there by the waterfront shit. She's sitting on my lap. And then like she was kissing on me, whatever. So then she's like, nah, yo, she was drunk. And she was like, nah, yo.
But you let her sit on your lap and that was your boy's girl?
I mean, she was kissing on my neck. You know?
You ain't
I
shit,
was
shit.
young. I wasn't shit.
Okay.
They was drinking Henny, so
I was drinking Henny.
anything was possible.
Henny make you horny.
Damn.
That's why I don't
I
drink
don't think that's what the saying is.
No,
man.
that's not the saying.
That's not saying I don't drink that shit.
You're a Scorpio. That's
Y'all
what
heard
you-
it. Y'all heard it, people. Y'all heard it.
I
So,
don't drink Henny. Don't get,
Hennessy.
I don't drink it. I don't drink it ever.
Giving y'all free pointers out
No.
there.
You try to sell me to these streets?
You sold yourself. I'm just giving clarity to the people.
I don't drink
Hey.
Henny. I'm not a Henny girl. I'm a Jameson girl. Thank you.
Anyways, that was a lie. So she's sitting on my lap. She's like, no, I'm saying she's joking around. She's like, nah, but your boy look good. I'm like, hey, yo, don't fucking play with me, yo. That's disrespectful.
Wow.
So then she's like, she tried to laugh it off again. And then she did it again
Damn,
She
I
said-
mean, she's saying this shit.
3 times.
Habitual.
The third
She
time,
wasn't playing.
I pushed her off. Like, get the fuck off me, bitch. I pushed her off me. And then Kyle came and grabbed me. Because that shit, I was, that was disrespect
That's
on a
mad
whole nother level. And I was like, yo, get that bitch the fuck away from me, bro.
Word.
Because it's going to be a problem.
She sleep with all the homies.
So we wound up, like, one of the homies wound up, we brought her home, right? Me and her was arguing. The reason she did that shit was, like, when I was with my ex before her, she was trying to holler at me. And I'm like, nah, I'm with my girl. I don't cheat. You know what I mean? Like, that's not me.
Yeah.
So she wanted me to choose her over my girl. So she tried to be disrespectful. Like, yo, like, I was trying to do you some, like, a favor. I was like, the fuck, bitch? I don't need your charity. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I got a whole girl. Like, what are you talking about? Like, so then she's like, I'm like, and anyway, why the fuck would I drop a dime for a nickel anyway?
Oh, period.
And that shit stuck with her. So when we brought her home that night and she was arguing, she goes, and I was like, she's like, yeah, she was talking about my homeboy. She did that shit to get back at me, like, oh, how's it feel to be like, you know what I mean? I'm a nickel. Now, how do you feel now? I'm like,
Oh, now you a nickel bitch. That's what she said.
yeah, it's pretty much. But whatever. She still wanted me. She still wanted with me.
Hey,
Hey, that nickel's value probably depreciated by now,
like
boy.
a penny. It's a whole
So
penny.
did the dime. So did the dime.
Damn, it's like that. Damn, kid.
Word.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. My homies know, like, I was always like into like the crazy chicks.
Why? Oh,
It's spontaneity. I was crazy.
well, the
Yeah,
people you
that
hang
makes
around
sense.
too, if that's the type of crowd you hang out with,
No, that's not the crowd I hang out with.
or
It's
hung
just,
out with.
man, it was. I thought they looked good. There was spontaneity to it.
Yeah.
I was young.
Spontaneity, craziness,
Yes,
covered
it
in
was.
spontaneity.
You don't know what the fuck is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that same chick at one point, like she had me wilding out one time, and she was with her friend in the car and her friend's boyfriend, and I'm like arguing with her on the phone, and her friend's boyfriend in the back, like, yo, tell that ain't you loud nigga to shut the fuck up.
Woo.
So I say, yo, who the fuck is that nigga? I'm like, yo, that nigga don't know me. I started going off. I said, yo,
Back in the day, no.
I said, this is like 2006, 2005, 6. I was like, hey, yo.
Crazy times.
So she was in her friend's car. I said, yo, tell the nigga shut the fuck up. Because when they drop you off home, I'll be waiting for that nigga.
Oof.
Sure enough, I was waiting there. I said, I was a crazy motherfucker, right? So I was like, yo, I slipped that motherfucker through. So I was sitting on her porch waiting. And when they dropped her off, they saw me and they was out because I was going to see my mans. Like, so
Damn.
there was a craziness to me. And then I don't know.
crazy attract crazy.
No, but were you looking for a girl to match your crazy or kind of
apparently like the
kind of have
Joker
a
and
compatible crazy?
Like I said, it was a spontaneity aspect to it. Like, because anything could pop off. Anything could pop off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I can't do that because I'm
Yeah,
a little extra.
like
I can't
I
have
said,
nobody extra too.
like-
That'll
like-
work.
But that's the one thing I always, you can ask the homies. I always said, none of these females out here are gonna out crazy me.
Probably.
Like, they're not. That's how I was. Now I'm more mellow, more chill, more relaxed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I don't do the drama. If shorty's gonna start drama, I'll dead it.
Don't do that here. We're too
Yeah.
grown for that.
You know what I mean? But young Joe in his 20s, Joe, oh, I was a whole fucking problem.
Yeah, in his 50 Joes, he don't do that no more. Sorry, old man. I mean, I'm sorry, Joe.
I don't even look 40.
You about to be 40.
The fuck you put my age up? I'm only 32.
Lying ass.
She mad because she older than me.
I'm 33, bitch.
Damn,
Proudly.
you 32, then I'm like 21 out here.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Joe,
you young,
Joe
bro.
salt and pepper.
I'm in college.
With your salt and peppers in your beard.
That's a little bit of wisdom right here.
Right,
That's
bro.
all.
Man, he did that shit. Nah, what happened when he dyed his hair blonde? A little bit of shit fell off his beard.
Maluma.
Nah, I always had that though.
I don't remember this.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
When you start shaving it off, it just grows in more.
Is that character? Adds character.
Yeah.
Well, this is like the longest I've ever seen you with your beard, so
Because
I had a
COVID
little bit
times.
longer.
COVID times.
I don't remember this. I remember back in the day when we used to say you look like Pitbull.
Yeah.
You had the chin strap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Every Puerto Rican had
We,
the chin
we,
strap.
we all had that.
You had the
I'm
chin
not even
strap.
Puerto Rican. I had that shit.
You from Jersey City, they all had the chin strap.
Yeah, that's what it was.
How you had a chin strap with no chin?
Oh,
This
boy.
How that work?
How you a fucking man with no beard?
Listen, that ain't me.
Mm.
You know what's interesting? I don't know how men or anybody likes crazy people. I mean, I know I'm an extra person because that's me in life. I cannot have somebody match my extraness because I can't.
Oh, we know.
It's too much. I cannot deal with it. Like, I can't date myself.
I'm your friend and I'm sick of you.
Listen, bitch.
Dealing with your shit.
I cannot have a dramatic man because
You did though.
listen, And now I know I don't like that either. And I didn't expect it. He looked like he was a serious man until he started the bitch assness. I said,
Throwing tantrums and shit.
we don't do that here. There's only one of us can do it. We cannot.
That was
wild
I
shit.
don't know how he act more like a woman than you. That shit was crazy. I told you it was a whole nigga. Yeah.
I act like a whole nigga sometimes.
But that shit
man out
comes
here.
out like later though, right?
I did not listen. I would be, and I couldn't make this shit up. Like if I told somebody what Joe saw, they would be like, no, like you have to see it to believe it. And you would be like, oh shit.
I couldn't believe that shit, and I saw with my own eyes. Like, yo, dude in his 30s literally jumping up and down like a 2-year-old throwing a tantrum. I couldn't believe this shit, bro.
I can't believe that shit.
I looked at Stephanie, I'm like, over her? Over her?
Fair point.
Like, come on.
Fair point.
Over here. See? Don't make me start saying what it is, Joe, because you already slipped your eyes by accident on my gallery on my phone.
All right.
Damn.
This acid in your eyes. No, I think I would like to, for the future, I like to attract not a very serious man, but like a.
God forbid.
Because I can't do too serious because you need to be a little fun. You need to have some fun in you.
But wait, I thought you said you didn't have a type before. Now you
we go.
Sounded like you have a type.
We're not saying I don't have a type necessarily, but somebody that I would like to attract because I did attract the pretty boys. Joe would call them twinkle toes, and we're not going to discuss the other names. They just look nice, but that's
because you were shallow as fuck.
I can't be with nobody that's hard on the eyes. Like I need to be able to look at
saying
you.
that.
You can't see anyway, so why does it matter?
But you straight up dated. You was straight up. All right, I ain't gonna say dated, but you was straight up messing with a nigga that was wearing like his sister's shoes and shit, bro.
Damn.
Nigga was wearing like ruby slippers and shit.
He was eclectic, eccentric.
That's what you all call it?
He was
eccentric. He was eccentric. He was
yeah.
secure in his sexuality.
Nah, he liked it in the booty.
Are you trying to say men who like it in the booty are gay?
Yeah. Absolutely.
We're gonna talk about that on another episode.
Hey, they can be mad if they want, but that's the fucking definition of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the definition of gay.
Booty stuff.
Pretty much.
That shit ain't coming over here. Don't come over here with that shit. Don't come over here with that shit.
Oh man.
But so yes, I would still
literally.
I would still now in my 30s, having now been divorced, have children, all that stuff. I still need a man who looks good on the eyes, but he also needs to be a little serious, have his financial situation together, not live with his mama.
There's more to a human being than what they look like.
Well, of course, but that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, like, yes, you want somebody you're attracted to.
Yes.
But like, they don't have to be fucking dimed out.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
I like
you was straight going for pretty boys.
But it wasn't on purpose.
You absolutely were doing it on purpose.
I wasn't. I didn't.
And listen, your homegirl will say that it was on purpose.
I wasn't.
Because she even
comment below, bitch. Comment below.
When I said you do have a type on Facebook, you said I don't have a type or some shit. I said you absolutely do. She commented. She said yes, she does have a type.
And I'm still waiting for the type to be described. Thanks.
Beard. Pretty boy, kind of gay. No. I'm just saying, red ruby slippers and one dude talking about like booty stuff.
No,
come on, yo. Like this is what you. What your talent is. your little roster.
Well, I do not have a roster.
I'm saying your accumulated roster.
I'm accumulated roster.
I'm not saying all at once. I'm just saying like.
Yeah, I don't do that here. I don't do that shit.
No, she's a faithful guy. Topic. She's a faithful guy.
But
I'm a one-man type of woman.
You are one man.
Why you cracking up by yourself in the corner? You laugh.
Y'all laugh too though. Y'all laugh too. So shut the fuck up.
I did.
He did, and you laughed. Stupid.
That was kind of funny. I asked for that.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I guess as I got older, I matured, and a lot of things mean more to me.
It's true.
Facts.
I know, like, even like talking with my girls in the group chat or whatever, like
the full.
group chat?
The full group chat. That Joe calls a full group chat.
Oh.
But no, because I
How
mean,
you
and
feel?
maybe it's the same for a man, but like when we're younger, whatever, obviously you attract. It's almost like you attract the type of person like that you
But
are.
that's the same shit.
Yeah.
You said that you can't do crazy, but you did crazy.
Yep.
And also, you did too.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. But I acknowledge it. Like I legit had a thing for these type of broads. Like,
Yeah. But I think now, like that we're older and stuff like that, it's almost like you, and also like with me, I don't hang out in those same crowds. Like, you know, it's like where are you hanging around to like? There's a lot of women be like, I want to meet a man like this. So where are you that
The club.
Word.
you went no,
Bars.
that's yeah, who are you with that you're gonna meet
I
this
mean, but
fucking
in
man
reality,
that-
like, where are you supposed to meet people?
No, but I'm saying that they
I mean,
want.
you
if,
can
if you're looking for a certain type of person, there are just certain places those type of people also don't
but
go
that's
to.
that's not true though. Because
Not all the time.
listen, good people go to the bars, they go to the clubs once in a while. You know what I
They
mean?
do.
Now, if you frequent a club and you see somebody ratchet ass in there every fucking week.
Most of the people that do go
Yeah.
go every week.
But I'm just saying, all I'm trying to say is you can't necessarily say, oh, you could if you want to meet a good you're gonna go to church? Because you know what? There's people in
Hey,
church that's
shit.
crazy as shit.
Oh, crazy
No, you
as
right.
fucking shit.
You know what I
bitch.
mean? So
They the craziest
so I
ones.
don't think
And
it
they
has-
undercover.
all right, shut up.
I
I don't
got
think it
something
has
to
to do
I got
so
it.
much with I don't think it has to do so much with where you meeting people. It's what you look for in the people. You know what I mean? Because you can find good people at a bar.
You can.
You could find crazy people in the fucking church.
No, you can.
You know what I mean? It's
and I did.
all right. We get it. We get it.
No,
Sorry.
but you basically trying to play percentages though.
Mm.
So like if you play the numbers game, most people that go into the club or the bar,
Mm.
they just trying to fuck. That's
That's
the mentality.
I mean,
It might
Yeah,
not be what we do when we
all
go
right,
out.
all right.
But-
I guess that I'm making it personal because I know I don't go to a bar.
Yeah,
I go to a bar to kick it with the homies.
right.
Like,
But there's a lot of people I've observed even back in the day, son.
yeah, but you can look at those people, and if you smart enough, you could kind of like get a gut feeling for what they are or what they looking for.
No, I'm saying like I've been to the club because I used to go
I
every
met
week,
good people at the club. I met
and
great people.
I'm not saying that you can't meet good
Yeah.
people at the club,
Mhm.
but if you want somebody to have a long-term relationship, this is very slim getting it at the club.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
So okay, so
most
now-
of them just trying to get that night.
now let's
listen,
hold
not my
on.
techno people. I love y'all.
back up. Shut up. All right, whatever. As long as y'all watching, shout out to y'all. If not, fuck y'all.
Shout out to my. It's a
Um,
different crowd. It's a different crowd.
all right. Well, that crowd need to watch this fucking podcast.
Oh, yes.
All right. So now let's go on to. I got a question that come off of that. Which, fuck, you made me lose
Sorry.
my train of thought.
Potato chips.
I fucking hate you.
Happens at least one time an episode.
Damn, I tried. I was trying. I was doing good.
Shout out to the technical people. Now I lost my fucking train of thought.
No, because you were saying.
Okay, all right. Now I got it. I got it.
Uh-huh.
Shut up. So I don't get it. Fucking asshole. So where is the ideal place to meet someone in now?
During
Now?
COVID.
No. I'm talking about in general.
In general, it's
Like
I mean, I guess
because you're saying people that go to the club and the bars and shit, they just looking for the one night trying to fuck. So where do you look for them?
Starbucks.
No, because then you're gonna find fucking
Wall Street.
white folks,
Wall Street.
and
No,
I don't
but
do the white folks.
No, I
Ain't
mean,
nothing
if
wrong
that-
with the white people.
yeah, if that's what you go for. that's what you
Listen
go
to
for.
what I said. I said I didn't say you or you. I said I don't do
It's a
the
different
white
letter.
girls.
Say he doesn't do the unseasoned white girl.
That's it.
What if she got? What if she got flavor?
Listen, man, I like women with color.
What if she like?
I'm sorry.
olive?
No, fuck that. I ain't sorry. I like what I like. I like a woman of color. Simple as that. Could be Latina, could be black. I just never dated a white girl. I'm not attracted to them. I grew up in the projects around nothing but black folk. It's what I like.
You like?
I'm
flavor.
more comfortable I'm more comfortable around black folk than I am around white people.
That's okay, Joe.
Around my own white family, I'm more comfortable around black folk. I will walk into somebody, I could just meet somebody, they invite me to the cookout. I'll walk into their family cookout more comfortable than going to my family house. Because that's just how I am.
Yep.
I mean, that's who I vibe with black people more.
Yeah.
I grew up in projects. It's what it is. So when it came to women, it was always, when I was younger, it was, so my real pops, the biological father, the ain't shit nigga. I remember when I was little, he used to point out like white girls, because at one point I lived in Miami for a little while, like right on the edge of Miami. So
305.
We used to like drive by Miami Beach, and he used to point out the white girls, the blonde hair white girls. Oh, look at that one. Now, mind you, I'm like 5, 6 years old, 7 years old, and like, look at that ass. Look at those. Like, he ain't shit telling your little son that shit. But he out here trying to get me to objectify women. I would never.
And in Miami too.
He would never objectify Miami women.
You was in the right place, old boy.
So he was trying to point out these white girls. I'm like, that ain't what I like. That ain't what I like. I like. And when I was younger, it was more Latino women. You know, Puerto Ricans. Love me a Puerto Rican. But it became. But nah, as I grew older, I mean, it's just got to be a woman with some color to her. That's it. I like color on the skin. It just looked good to me. That's what I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
I've dated different ethnicities like Guyanese, Egyptian, Dominican, Puerto Rican, black. I can't say that I've dated a white woman. Like I can't. I talked to this one white girl, but it was like my homeboy hooked me up. It was teenage shit. Met up with but it was nothing serious.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm saying relationships and dealing with it was always somebody with color. And now I guess that's my type. Now as I'm older, now I look for more shit. I look for substance.
If they got baby daddy drama.
No.
We don't do that.
We don't do that over here.
No.
I'm saying like those things you look like. Hold up. You can kind of sense when people are full of drama.
No, I don't mind a woman with kids, but at least control your baby daddy.
Control.
Word.
Because I'm not playing that shit.
Limit the drama.
When you ask where you meet people, the interesting part is like, I mean, I like the social scene. Like I like to just meet people, period. So like I like to go out dancing, I like to do all this stuff. But what I find is a difference is this part. I love all types of music, but then I find when I go to like the hood spots and like I love my reggaeton, I love all that stuff, I love my people, but I'm like that crowd is not where I'm trying to meet somebody. Like it's just everybody showing off, everybody got the boys and sharing every one bottle over here, think they pop. I'm like, I'm not into that. Like I'm not with it. I've never been to like the hood niggas. Like I'm just not into it. However, that is my other side.
The white side?
They're not even all white. There's a lot of Spanish people there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the techno house people, they are a little older. And they're not trying to be flashy. Like they just come in there regular. Ain't nobody trying to like size anybody up. Nobody's trying to stunt with bottles and none of that stuff, which I could appreciate. But I think it's also because for the most part they're
got money.
But they're already they got career. They're older. They're
mature.
Like yeah, because it's also the type of music. Like they're like, oh, we used to love this back in the like late 90s, early 2000s and shit like that. So they don't really care to be like, I gotta buy a bottle to stunt. So I'm like, oh, I could appreciate that. Like, and it's humble. These people got probably way more money, and it's not about like the money, but
sure it ain't.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be able to be financially stable.
Y'all know that's bullshit, people.
No, that's not me. You could attest to that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not me.
Nope.
But I'd rather somebody who got their situation together that doesn't have to be like, let me stunt, let me show you how many bottles I could buy. And
that's a poor man's like stunt. That's not
let me go Friday night. Let me show you. I could
you want to pay like $500 for a bottle and shit.
Yeah,
like that's stupid.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Like no.
Yeah, that never appealed to me.
Yeah, it's like I'm like okay.
All right, so I did it one time for my birthday.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just for fun.
Yeah, but like,
we got motherfuckers going every week doing that now.
Oh, you was there that day too.
Yeah.
Well, we had that was a good night, my nigga.
That
was a good night. But
there's women that like that stuff, and they
No,
literally
no.
be like, I remember
I
would
would
go out-
literally like rather go down and buy a $30-40 bottle of Henny or whatever than paying $700 in the club.
Yeah.
But there are women who like that. They'll be
That
like,
is-
who's over there? And I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
And
but that's
And that's what I was saying
I'm
before.
not into that. I don't give a fuck who's over there in the
that-
baby.
A lot of the girls that be going to these places.
That's the type of man they looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That they impressed with all that
Yeah.
bottle buying and all
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
don't give a-
Fuck out of here.
I don't give a shit. And look, I promote on Thursday nights for a spot,
Yeah.
so I know who's to. And even still, I'm gonna say hi to everybody. I really don't give a buy the bottles, buy the shit because I want to get paid, but it's not because I'm trying to sit with child. Because like, no, I don't give a fuck. They be showing up with their little Nike, the regular jeans, and I'm in there with my Converses, my Chucks, just regular too. So I just appreciate that atmosphere. So like, when I get out of that atmosphere and I go to like somewhere else, I'm like, I don't like it here. I want to go back to my like over there because it's a different environment, So like, I appreciate more like the humility, and it's better to be, if you want to stunt with your money, just be smart, and you don't have to show off the shit. Like, I'm not into flashy. Let me show you how much money I got because it's not attractive to me.
Yeah,
that's actually real stupid. Actually,
And then the way a lot of them dress to go to the club.
oh my god,
With the Gucci shit,
I don't
the
give a fuck.
Louis,
I don't give a shit.
all that
Listen,
shit. It's like, damn, imagine if you actually invested this money and
Every
try to
Friday
you.
and Saturday, that's what
Thank you.
every
Yeah.
weekend.
put that money to something that
You
you
could
could
have a
get
whole
money.
business out here,
Yeah.
but you out here like
Trying to show off for
Let me see your graphic
shit
tee.
girls.
Let me see your graphic tee on your sneakers, though, real quick.
yeah, word. Yo.
I like the graphic tees. Wear your graphic tees. Just and have a haircut, please. Please have a hair. I don't care where you
Nah,
just have a haircut.
Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing to go out, have a good time and shit, but it's like you gotta be smart, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah, there was a guy I went out with him a few times, and
He wasn't shit. I don't know which one you're talking about, but he
you
wasn't
probably figure
shit.
that. And
He wasn't
he
shit.
did well for himself. And something one of my friends always says, she's like, sis, don't be counting the money in his pocket. And I'm
I know.
like, I'm not, but like, I also don't want a man to feel like he has to spend all this money on me, or like, oh, let me buy everybody something so you could see, like, thank you, I appreciate that. That's cool. Like an icebreaker. Okay, I'll get everybody, drink shots, whatever. That's cool. But that's it. Like,
Nah, fuck
you
with that.
don't be buying. Listen, you don't have to buy bottles and shots for everybody because, like, I don't care about that. Thank you, but like, how about you keep some?
All right,
they
but
could-
maybe it's something that he wants to do. Maybe it ain't
But
about about impressing
But
you.
no, but even later on, he realized a couple days later
Egotistical
when
ass.
shit happened.
She always
No.
got to think about her.
No,
No, I don't impress me. No,
no,
fuck
but
that.
no, it was true.
Maybe that motherfucker like to spend his money.
One thing he said was, he goes, "I'm not gonna spend something I don't have." But I said that's fine.
He had it.
But then guess what happened? A few days later, some shit happened, and he was like, "Fuck, maybe I shouldn't have spent a few $100 because I could have probably used it for this."
I'm pretty sure that didn't matter to him.
I mean, he still had it.
He
but,
definitely had that in abundance.
but he also said later on, "I appreciate the fact that
No, you know what he was doing? He was trying to make you feel good.
yeah.
Like, cause you tried to tell him about something, you gave him some advice, so now he tried to make you feel
No.
like that advice
You know what? Because
resonated with
he
him.
was used to women just using him for his money.
Yeah.
All right, well,
And
because
so-
that's what he
It
did.
comes with the territory.
Yeah, so I guess he figures, oh, women want me for my money, so she better not a good thing. I'm glad you have it,
No.
but like, you don't have that. That's not the type of person. Thank you, but it's cool,
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of men now, especially, like, they're used to women, like you said. I gotta go impress the women with buying the bottles and doing that.
No,
shit.
that's young. That's a young mentality.
dude, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's a young man mentality.
It's real ridiculous.
Like when you start messing with more mature women, you start seeing that the content of your character means a lot more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
How you treat them.
Like I'll buy flowers, I'll open doors, I do that shit. You know what I mean? Like
Romantic shit.
my mother raised me right.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it gets noticed a lot. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm a gentleman. It's hard to find someone that appreciates that now.
Yeah, it is.
It really is, because like I said, a lot of women I'm not gonna say all women, but I'll say a lot of them.
Thank you, Joe.
A lot.
And
a
he
lot
said
of-
women, not females or broads.
See, you're gonna make me
Thank you,
say
Joe.
it.
Anyway,
You're gonna make me say it because now you're trying
Thank
to
you,
highlight
Joe.
it. A lot of these bitches. I told you, but they like assholes.
they do.
And I have a theory. I don't know how much, how true this is, but I have a theory, and I think that comes with when. So when you're like in kindergarten and shit, and you have a little daughter,
Yep.
and they have that one boy in the class that like picks on them or hits them,
Yep.
the parents usually say, "Oh, that's because he likes you."
Fuck
Wait,
you.
and I think that's subliminally, that's putting that shit in their head that if a man treats me like shit, he likes me.
Yeah.
And that's why when a man acts like he ain't shit,
Mhm.
you go after him more.
Yeah.
I really think that, like, so, like, I know if I had a daughter, nah, he hit you, punch him in his fucking face.
Right in the throat, sis.
Word.
Tell my daughter.
Like, if my niece, nah, I'm not gonna tell no niece or daughter or anything of mine that, oh, that's because he like, no,
Nope.
Because that's what they begin to attract.
that's
and
showing
what
some
they think
bad
is okay.
shit in their
Yeah.
head, man. And they grow up thinking like, oh, he treats me like shit, so that means he loves me. The fuck? Like, women get beat out here and be like, oh, he did it because he loved me.
Because Joe, even on
Fuck.
that, when you
Fuck
say
that.
that, there's some women who they always attract this like an abuser.
Yeah.
It's like you go from one abuser to the next, and it's like,
Mhm.
yo, and what? It's like, wait, how the hell did you do that? Or like they have like an addict of some sort, and then you attract
Mhm.
another addict, and it's another addict, and it's like when you say, did you attract a certain type? Sometimes you do it subconsciously.
A lot of times they'll have a good dude though, and they'll drop him
Sabotage.
Yeah.
because it's not
what they
showing
do.
any of those signs.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I've been dropped plenty of times because of that.
Yeah. Because you're
Because you're
being-
not an ain't shit dude.
And
Yeah.
the funny shit is, these are the same women. I'm like, yo, I want a good dude.
Yeah.
Where all the good guys at?
right here.
And I'm like, yo, I'm right here. Right? But see, this is the thing though. Women will ask for a good man. But, and I posted a meme about this,
Let's see.
they can't match that good man's effort.
Exactly.
When they realize that they gotta match his effort,
Yep.
now it's a fucking problem.
Yep. Like, bro,
Now it's too much work for them.
that shit happens to me all the time, bro.
Come on, son.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, remember we was talking about it? I was all mad for you. I was like, what? How dare they do that to you?
Nah,
It's hard
true.
because but you know what?
And you see,
They don't want to level up.
you can see, like, you know, you was there.
Yeah, I see.
I went above and beyond.
Yeah.
I did
As
everything.
much of an asshole Joe is, he really did. I gotta give him
Look,
that.
when I'm
Both
when
of
I'm
y'all,
de- when
though.
I'm
Both of
dealing
y'all.
with, I'm an asshole to the general public. But when I'm dealing with someone, I'm not an asshole to them.
I was like, you.
I'm
you
not.
what?
Like I just said.
Wow.
Like I just said, I'm a gentleman. Like me, I respect my woman.
You do.
You know what I mean? If I'm just like dating someone or if I'm in a relationship, I respect them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
of course.
Like I'm never gonna be the disrespectful type. That's my lady. What the fuck I look like disrespecting my lady?
Makes no sense.
I'll disrespect the ratchet bitch in the street, no problem. But my lady, never.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's my lady. I'm gonna
Right.
build my lady up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I go above and beyond. And when certain people realize that they had to match my effort,
They don't want to do it.
they didn't want to do it.
Nope.
So then that's where the fall came. And now, fuck them.
Yeah, it's true.
Simple as that.
But that's something that a lot of women don't admit is that when they have this good dude, they don't want to match that effort level. They don't want to level up and be like, oh, I actually have to work to get to this
I
higher
have to
level.
be a good woman to keep them.
Whoa.
I gotta be with one man at a time. What?
Damn.
Like that's some foreign shit to some of these women, yo.
I gotta
Foreign.
date one at a
Facts.
time. What? You know what else I seen?
But that's
I hear some wild shit
like
from. I remember one of these guys. Somebody I talked to. He's like, there'll be women like you said. They want a good man,
mhm.
and he said, but then they'll give the sad story. Oh, it's hard this month. I'm trying to, pay my bills and my rent. And, da-da-da." And they just think the dude's gonna just like
Well, yeah.
hand over all this money.
Here's a blank
And
check.
And he's just look and
Listen,
they're
man.
but then they're looking at her like, what do you have to
Listen, newsflash. A lot of women are gold diggers.
but I didn't know how much.
No,
She's
it's
crazy.
why do you think I'm always talking about that shit?
But you know what's crazy though, Joe? This person, he was like, it's not that he's not willing to help or like nothing like that. He goes, but like, I
Listen.
just met you, fam. Like,
Thank
Yeah.
you. But see, that's the thing.
we're not even together.
First off, there's dudes out here that they'll have money and that's the way they lame because that's how they get women.
Yup.
All right.
The women that look
So,
for that. Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
And that's the one, like you said, you attract what you
what you're putting out there.
Yeah. So they talking about their money, this and that. So of course the gold digger's gonna run to him and he's gonna give the money because now he gets attention of that woman.
Yeah.
And they're gonna ask for it because they're like, yo, he a sucker, he lame, he gonna give it to me.
He's stupid.
Now, me personally, I don't have like if I'm dealing with someone, she need money, that's my lady.
But
I
y'all
don't have a
together.
problem. Yes.
Yeah.
Not just I met you.
If-
Can I get
if-
$40?
Thank you.
Very, very ballsy of a
Yes.
bitch to do that.
Yes.
I'll be like, what? How the fuck?
And that's when
I'll be impressed.
But like, oh, I need a new phone and shit.
Yeah, I've seen it.
oh, you know what? Get a
buy
job.
one.
Get a job.
Oh my! I've seen it.
Oh, you can't afford a new phone? Get a second job, bitch.
I've seen it, and I'm like, what? I mean, for the audacity is at an all-time
Listen,
high.
man,
'cause I had
I'm a
never seen
nice
it.
dude. Like I told you.
Unmitigated gall.
The unmitigated gall. Sheer audacity. Fucking, I'm a nice dude, and a lot of females will try to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
They'll
But
take
you ain't
advantage-
stupid, neither.
Yeah, that's the thing. They stupid, and they think I'm stupid.
Well, try you.
And another thing, they
I remember
look like, oh, this a fat nigga.
Yeah, he
Like,
desperate.
like I told
low
you.
self-esteem.
Thank you. Nah,
Yeah.
nah, bitch. This a whole different fat nigga. I know what I can
I
get.
remember what you was doing
I
about 2
know
years
my
ago with
worth.
the damn blankets and the heat and all that shit.
Uh,
Yeah, and I was like, oh damn, Joe. It's like, but that's because you was dealing with Shorty, and you was like, you
Mhm.
know what? I care about you as a person, and I feel like I
yeah,
need
she
to
had
do this.
kids. They was cold. I said, no, your heat is out. I'm gonna go get some heaters for you. Brought it to the crib. But obviously that didn't. That
But she
didn't
also
mean
had,
shit.
but she also
Nope.
had her own like her own job and all that shit.
Yeah,
too.
she had a very great job.
Mhm.
Very great job.
Shit, I don't even know how women get all these drinks in the club. There was one time I told my girl, I said, girl, she said, girl, how these bitches be getting all this shit like this? I was like, I don't even, what do y'all walk up to me? What the fuck? She goes, you just gotta and I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Listen,
that's not what I
the-
do.
But that's the club scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't pay to get in. They fucking
Yo, the club scene is designed for
For the
women to
men-
get free shit.
For the men,
yeah.
the men to spend all their money.
Word.
Yeah.
It really is.
So in a way, it's misogynistic, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Mhm.
No, that's like reverse.
Well, whatever.
Reverse misogyny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Whatever.
We're gonna get blasted for that.
No,
Is that a
fuck.
thing?
No, it's called truth.
Yeah, it's truth. We ain't gonna
Hard
bullshit
pill to
you here.
swallow, but you gotta swallow that fucking pill.
You know
bitch.
what? Something that like when they said like we're just saying like what kind of person we want to attract. Honestly, I'm at a point in my life. I'm like, I know I've learned a lot. I've got children, and my kids have never met no man like
Yeah,
anything like that. But one thing I'm like, okay, good. You have your money together. You got a job. All of that stuff's great. But I'm also like, what can you teach me as a person in life? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know a lot of things. I'm a smart woman. I got, I have a lot of things, but I'm always willing to learn. So I'm like, as a man, even as in the friendships, I'm always like, okay, I like this person. We're cool friends. Like, and I don't always want to be like, what can you teach me? But it's a two-way street because I'm like, I know I can offer a lot, like knowledge and just wisdom and shit like that. And what I know, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to always pour out to
Thank you.
somebody. I don't always want to pour out to somebody and they just like, sir, what do you have to, or give me some knowledge or something. How does this work? What do you do?
Man, small, you ain't got much to pour.
Stupid.
No, but everybody's gotta
Yeah.
add value to your
Yeah,
life.
so it's
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
yeah, even if something doesn't
Even
work.
you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Even let's say I'm talking to somebody and we talking whatever feedback, but then I find out like, oh, if things don't work out, it's like we could still be friends. But I'm like, I've learned a lot. Like, I actually appreciate you told me about this and just life lessons and stuff like that. Some dudes out here, like the ones on the fucking scene and shit, they ain't got shit to offer. But like, I got bands. Nigga, what?
That shit come and go, bro.
And they have gold diggers behind them. That's why.
Yeah.
Look, man, I don't know. All I know is, as I'm older, I don't think I have a type. I mean, if you want to say a woman of color, okay, that's my type. But she gotta have a pretty face
thick
that I'm
waist,
attracted to.
Thick waist.
not even necessarily. Like,
that's honest.
I don't deal with like skinny broads.
We don't like you neither, Joe.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
It's cold.
Listen,
everybody a big nigga.
Listen, man. I surprise you with what I
lay,
can bag.
lay it down on the table.
I surprise you with what I can bag. But
I seen it.
all right, so shut the fuck up. And all I give a fuck about is they're genuinely good person. Simple as that.
Facts.
That's it. I don't discriminate. I like everybody.
But you gotta have a beard to fuck with her.
No, we don't. a little 5 o'clock shadow works.
Fuck boys applying the comments.
Do not. I fight. I fight.
If you full of drama, she wants you.
Negative. I'll kick you right in the throat.
Oh shit.
But it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
And one guy, just keep it real.
Good catch.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. Just gotta be a real genuine person, like you said.
Word up.
Treat me right, I'll treat you better. Hey.
Wait, that was weird. You were looking at me when you said that. Ill.
Nah, I'm talking to y'all.
Fucking with you.
I'm about to say.
It was just weird moment.
Oh shit.
But
yeah, man.
are you okay? I guess Stephanie's done. She's on her phone.
No,
So,
that's my
And that was episode 5.
Bye, guys.
Hey, man, like, comment, subscribe,
And go on our Instagram and like our page too.
share
Facts.
it to your friends, your family, whatever.
Word.
If you got like your family in church, don't share it to them because we kind of rat shit.
No, we already know how they really are.
No,
Spread the word.
Like, no, there's some of my
Tell a friend.
There's some of my aunts I don't want
To tell a friend. To tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
And we out.